今は伏黒だ。いいぜ。その話受けてやる。
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The first episode of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 has released today, officially, not leaked. And this core of the season starts off the Hidden Inventory arc, aka Gojo's past arc, which is one of my personal favorite parts of the entire manga. So I was so fucking hyped for this first episode, man, and boy did it deliver. So, surprisingly, the episode does not start where the manga arc starts. It teases a later part of the arc, but it does feature that really creepy scene. This is a great teaser for anime onlys who have like no clue what's going on. This is a great way to like get them warmed up for the actual dark tones of this arc, because a lot of the promotional material and the opening and everything, they make it seem like this is going to be a fun, happy, adventurous summer anime, but this is going to be full of some really dark shit, especially the next arc after this, but this one is pretty dark as well. So I love that they're setting that tone right away, and the visuals are absolutely incredible here. I know that they've had a director change, whole new series director, kind of a visual overhaul, a new character designer, and I know it's a little bit controversial, but I think this entire episode looks pretty much perfect. It's incredible. I love this new direction they're taking, and this first scene in particular is very impactful and very eerie, so I'm very happy with it. There's also a big emphasis on 3D backgrounds in this episode, and they all blend really well. They're really well done. The backgrounds really mesh with the 2D objects and people in the environment. They're, you know, being put to really good use, and I would love to see more of them, honestly, if it means more dynamic animation. We also do get a tease of the Gojo and Geto conversation, one of their last meetings before Jujutsu Kaisen 0. I think technically their last meeting before 0. That's one of my favorite scenes in the manga so far, so I'm very excited to see that fully animated. We got a tease of it in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, but we also got a tease of Season 2 anime version here. Both versions look great. I'm so excited to see that, but I'm also not emotionally ready. Now, something that I greatly appreciate is this opening scene to the arc. This opening scene where Mei and Utahime are looking through this haunted house, this scene was literally like 2 or 3 pages in the manga. It was such a cold opener to the arc, but it was really fast paced, and I always wondered if we could see more of that, and I'm glad that the anime took that and ran with it and added all this original content. The entirety of them exploring the house and figuring it out is essentially anime only content, and when the arc starts in the manga, they're already in the house and they've just figured things out, and then things explode because Gojo shows up. So I'm very happy to get that extra content. I'm really hoping for more of that throughout the season. It's really promising seeing scenes like that I feel were too fast paced, already given like so much more, like 10 minutes more of screen time and attention, so that's great. And the atmosphere for this whole scene is wonderful. You can definitely tell that they're really pouring a lot of energy into the atmosphere and the realism as well, because there's a lot of animation in here, like movements from the characters that look really lifelike and look really natural. The atmosphere is really eerie, and they're really getting that tone real quick, because Jujutsu Kaisen is still a battle shonen with horror elements, so that eerie, like disturbing kind of feeling is really poking through here and poking its head out, and I think it's really working super well. Both the opening themes and ending themes are wonderful, but that's a video for another day. I might actually do a separate video where I break down the opening and ending themes and kind of review them. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Smash the like button, help me get this video out there so I can produce more content for y'all. That's definitely something I want to talk about more in depth later. Something else they changed that is a very welcome change indeed is the conversation about Jujutsu morals between Gojo and Geto. In the manga, they're just sitting in a classroom in their school uniforms. It's a really good scene, but there's not much movement going around. They're kind of just sitting there talking. But in the anime, they have them playing basketball. We get some really good character acting and really good character movement, fluid movement here of them playing basketball while talking about these issues, conflicting ideologies. I think that was just a really nice touch. They didn't have to do that. They could have had them sitting there, minimal character acting, but they had them playing basketball and running around and shit. That's great. Also, the chibi stuff is really cute. It's really well done. The author, he loves to add these little chibi things. Right around now in the manga, it was kind of light in the content for the first season, but right around now and like further into the manga, he adds more like chibi expressions for his characters in the funnier moments, and they're doing a perfect job nailing it. I think it's really bringing out that feel from the manga. And it's just so adorable. I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna be rewatching these clips for like the whole next week until next episode comes out on Thursday. And we did have some very impressive action animation from Kayou jumping out of the building. That was really cool to see. I think it was a little choppy, but obviously they're gonna be saving their animation action budget for, you know, later episodes and more impactful fights. But that movement was already so fluid and super satisfying to watch. The one shot that I thought was kind of from this episode, the only shot that stood out to me to be not really for my taste, not that I'm saying it's a bad shot or anything, it just clicked off a little bell, was the shot where Gojo was kind of walking up to the camera with the knives, pushing them away. When he got closer to the camera, it felt a little weird. I felt like he was a little bit off model with his hair, but that's just me. Honestly, that's such a major nitpick. That shot looked great. It just looked a tiny bit off to me. Don't leave hate comments, it's just a nitpick. I really don't have a problem with the shot. And we do end off the episode with the introduction of Toji, a fan favorite character, one of my favorite characters. He looks absolutely wonderful in anime form. His voice is perfect. At first I wasn't really sure about that voice actor for him, but honestly it fits his character perfectly. I'm totally fine with it. What an impactful ending. I am so excited for next week's episode. I will be doing a review on it. This first episode was so strong. I know some people were worried with the change of director and the art style a little bit, making it a little more simple, but honestly this is such a promising start. You can tell they're really pouring their heart and soul into this and trying to make Jujutsu Kaisen as best as it can be, and I'm so happy because this season will probably be the best season of the anime unless the final arc tops these two arcs somehow. Analysis on the opening and endings will be up soon. I'm planning on doing those. Still working on the Witch from Mercury review and an Attack on Titan review. Also, I'm hoping to do these kind of reviews / animation breakdowns every week for these new episodes. If y'all are interested, please subscribe and hit that like button. Stay notified for more videos like this. Leave a comment letting me know what your favorite part of this episode was. So I will see you guys next time.